In everyday life, there is more than meets the eye. To reach the depths of truth, we must drag the waters.
Complete.
Hello everybody, this is Frank with another video, and as you see, a invisible cheater in Black Ops 3, and this game's only 5 years old. I hear people say 6 years old. I don't consider it 6 years old until we hit the release date for the 6th time, so I'm going to consider it 5 years old. This game came out 2015, and we're already dealing with this shit. Right here, the modder just killed me. So right now, we're just following him around in the free camera. Now, as you see, it's just a floating nameplate. Now, this shit fucking pisses me the fuck off. Because Black Ops 1 is my favorite Call of Duty ever made. And that was the first ever Call of Duty I played. And for years, I had to deal with modders. Invincible modders, Juggernaut modders. And you know what? I adapted to dealing with them. Invisible modders, I dealt with them. Juggernaut modders, I dealt with them. Hell, I pissed off most of them. Because the invisible modders back in Black Ops 1, every modder in Black Ops 1 fucking hated me. Any one of them, they would hate me. They hated my guts. Now look at this. This guy is following his teammate around, essentially using him as bait. And me and my friend Coy Mccausland on YouTube, if you want to check him out, here is his name on YouTube if you want to go take a look. It's a buddy of mine. I've known him for a long time now. And anyway, that's besides the point. There's me again. I actually tried to run in that room and I got stuck. See, look, there's me getting shot by the modder. So, fast forwarding, I killed his teammate, then he killed me. And I'm actually fast forwarding to show you that I actually got stuck. Look at this shit. Oh, look, my gun got forced down. I knew that was him. That's my Black Ops 1 instincts kicking in from all those fucking modders that I dealt with. In Black Ops 1, as far as the invisible, I learned how these mods worked in Black Ops 1. The Juggernaut modders in Black Ops 1, in order to deal with them, you have to shoot them in the head. Essentially, what their Juggernaut bullshit was, look at this, just camping next to his teammate. Anyway, how Juggernaut worked in Black Ops 1 was it was like a suit with no head protection. So if you shoot them in the head, they'll die just as easy as if they didn't have Jug. Shooting them with a ballistic knife would kill them instantly, stabbing them would kill them instantly, tomahawking them would kill them instantly, and a headshot would kill them instantly. That's the best way to killing a Jug user. And because of that, I used flashbang so I can get the job done. And my class for Black Ops 1, when I dealt with these fucking modders, was I would use Ghost Pro so I can keep off their minimaps and whatnot. I would use the Strela 3 homing rocket so I could shoot down the aircraft. I would use a silenced AK-47 because that was my favorite rifle back in Black Ops 1 other than the AUG. I couldn't really choose between the two. And then I also had a silencer on that so I could stay off radar. I also used a motion sensor. No, what was it? I can't remember my equipment. Because Black Ops 1 is unique, because you could have a lethal grenade, a tactical, and a piece of equipment. The closest thing to this would be the field upgrades in Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War, but that's besides the point. And then my perks, I used Ghost. My secondary, I believe it was Hardened Pro. This way, if I was shooting at a Juggernaut user, I wouldn't flinch off their head. And my third perk was Tactical Mask Pro. Reason for that. But anyway, Juggernaut users, they were easy as shit for me to kill. And how I dealt with invisibility modders was I would, again, use Ghost so I could stay off the screens. I would pretty much the same thing, except you can't kill them. So what I did was The invisibility models, they couldn't sprint, so I used that against them. Oh, look, you see how his camera is going down? Check this shit out. So I fast forwarded it. I'll get to it eventually. Hold on. Okay, now watch this shit. Keep in mind, he's invisible. I was kicking his ass last game, too. Look at this shit, teabagging and invisible. Typical modder. Modders do this. In Black Ops 1, I would give modders shit and say they killed the game, and they would usually just laugh it off. Or say, shut up or I'll reset you. I've had that happen before. Not modders, but there was a bug in Black Ops 1. It's not going to be fixed, I know this, because developers for Call of Duty are fucking lazy as shit. They're more lazy than Rockstar as far as fixing bugs go. Anyway, that's besides the point. Getting back to how I dealt with the visibility modders. They couldn't sprint, so they would try and stun grenade you, so I used TacMask Pro, so I was immune to that. So I threw a flashbang and flashed them, so I could easily slip by them. If they had TacMask, that would backfire, but then I would know not to do that. So this right here, I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to the next game. Wait. Is this the next game? Oh yeah, it is the next game, never mind. I didn't even notice. But anyway, as you see, it's the same dude. I got two gameplays right here. Same shit, same map. But you can do it on any map. If you look, reverse this, and look at his kill streaks. You'll notice that his, not his kill streaks, his specialists actually switched. Look, it went from Tempest all the way to Purifier. So now what he's going to do is jump off the map. He's going to have glitch. Watch. It's going to be like a... See, look. He's got glitch. He's going to activate glitch. Now he's invisible. That's why I had it in third person. So he's doing this shit again. I'm not in this session. I ended up leaving and recording this in theater mode. This is a gameplay that I got from him a while back. So... I can't believe this shit is actually happening in Black Ops 3. Oh, I never finished my story about the invisibility modders. Another thing that I used to do in Black Ops 1 was I used to run one particular streak that modders, or two particular streaks that modders hated. And I'd only run those two streaks. That was counter UAV, which would jam the radar, and the SAM turret, something Call of Duty's been missing up until Cold War, I believe. I don't really know. I don't know much about Cold War, other than the skill-based matchmaking, but that's a mess. Don't want to talk about that. So, for those that don't know what the SAM missile or the SAM turret was, it would shoot down the other team's aerial score streak. So you wouldn't have to stop, pull out a rocket launcher, and shoot down a UAV. You didn't have to do that. So, I would use that. I would only deploy it whenever a modder put up their streak or something. If it was a Blackbird, I would put up my counter UAV. If it was a Huey, like a chopper gunner or some kind of aircraft, I would deploy my SAM turret and I would shoot at it with my rocket launcher. 2 missiles for the price of 1, I guess. Because helicopters in Black Ops 1, they had a flare that would what's the word? I cannot English today. That would deflect the missile. It would deflect the SAM turret, but not my missiles, what I'm getting at. So as you see, this shit, he's got all his streaks. He probably couldn't get this shit on his own. And may I say, this guy was terrible. I was kicking him around like a fucking soccer ball. It was, or if you're British, or anywhere else that is in America, a football. Like, this shit is ridiculous, using a hater. If I was in this session, I'd shoot that shit down and go for his teammates. In Black Ops 1, another thing I did was, if I got on a modder's team, I would use an M60 with Scavenger Pro. And I used Marathon Pro. I would run behind a modder, and I would keep shooting off my M60, like, fire, fire, fire. Not rapidly, but go ding, 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 ding. And I had Sleight of Hand Pro. This, I would tell the entire lobby I'm going to follow the modder around to shoot off an M60. And I specifically said that I had Scavenger Pro, so I spawned with more ammo. And I equipped the ZZ-75 secondary, because that pistol had more ammo than the other ones, if memory serves. It's whatever pistol had the most ammunition. I can't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure it was the ZZ-75. And another thing that I used to do was I would tell people in the lobby, hey, the guy who uses Jug, here's how you kill him. But I would mute the cheater before I would say that. Of course, I don't want him using invisibility. Now, invisibility, how that works in Black Ops 1 is it has something to do with the character model. They can only use invisibility at the beginning of a match because they don't spawn in with a character model with that particular cheat class. But if they spawn in with any other class that isn't the invisible class, then they're going to have a character model, therefore they can die. Unless they switch to the Jug class, which it'll be harder to kill them unless you shoot them in the head, tomahawk them, stab them, or shoot them with a ballistic knife. So as you see, we're just following this cum stain around, just doing his usual shit. I went on YouTube and Googled it, and I noticed that a lot of people, like, there was a video 7 months ago. Right now it is March 21st, 2021. 7 months ago I was already reporting on this, so I guess I missed a lot of shit while I was gone from Black Ops 3. But yeah, I know it's pointless to really bring this up because developers, again, are extremely lazy. And I have no doubts that this is happening right now on Infinite Shitfare. And I'm expecting the same to happen to World War II at some point. It's just how Call of Duty is. As much as you don't want Call of Duty games to get modded, they're going to get modded. That's just how it goes. The longer the game goes, the less security it's going to have, and Activision is going to let it die. Look at all the older Call of Duties. Not because they're on PS3, but because of the modders. There's nothing stopping me from hooking up my PS3, putting in Black Ops 1 and playing it if it wasn't for the modders. Well, actually, my PS3 is really fucking old, and I don't want it bricking on me yet, so that's why I don't play it as much. As you see, this guy has Wraith, he has Raps, he has his Hater. Like I said, I would shoot all this shit down if I was in there. Look, got a fucking nuclear. He couldn't get that on his own, especially with me in the session. Like I said, I was kicking him around more than a fucking high school bully kicking a little nerd around. But it's like ridiculous that we have to deal with these modders. Still, you'd figure with the advancements we wouldn't have to deal with this. But then again, it's Activision. They're a AAA publisher. They don't really give a shit. It's all money. Anyway, this game's about to end. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a good morning, or afternoon, or evening. Peace out, everybody.